Hi guys, Alex here and welcome to my video on how to make the best BROLY team for the World Tournament, or just a good BROLY team in general if you want to get his super attack off as fast as possible. So as you can see on the right is a list of characters that are going to make this possible, and obviously you're going to need a BROLY, and while you're at it go ahead and grab the physical BROLY as well, which means that you're going to have to awaken both STR BROLY and the physical BROLY, which is obviously obtainable from the event. And this BROLY itself is actually a solid unit, but it provides STR BROLY with 2 key, which is always good. And if I didn't mention before, you are going to make BROLY your leader because he gives STR type characters 3 key, which obviously means that he gets 3 key himself. And that's already a total of 5 key on like a turn. And another thing that I do want to bring up is that no matter like what characters pop up, like BROLY will always be on 7 key, which means that you will only have to get an additional 5 key to launch your super attack. So then the other unit that we are going to get to support BROLY is this Tech Goku. Okay, he doesn't provide any key links, but his passive is Tech and STR key +2, so that already puts BROLY on 7 key. So now, let's move on to the next one, and you wouldn't really expect this, it's Roshi. Yes, Roshi's actually coming into use, and one thing that I do want to bring up is there are a few characters that actually give 2 key to BROLY that may be like a super rare or rare, but the thing with that is that you'll get less points, so you want to have a whole ultra rare team that is capable of giving BROLY more key. And what Roshi actually does is key +2 for all when HP is 50% or above. Like, some will argue that there is a better option than BROLY, but Roshi. But the reason why I chose this is because he gives key to your other characters as well, which can be helpful if you don't get BROLY on your first turn. So that's another 2 key. So again, any combination here, BROLY is on 7 key. And then we're going to go with Bardock. I was thinking about making Bardock the leader, but I thought it would be way more beneficial if BROLY was the leader, because if Bardock was the leader, he'd get 4 key. Yeah, let me scratch that. He wouldn't be on 4 key. Well, he might be on 4 key, but it should depend on luck. BROLY's always guaranteed to be on 3 key if he's the leader, but Bardock's ability allows him to give 2 key for all allies when HP is 50% or above. So it's basically the same as Roshi, which makes it a pretty good combo. So at the moment, this team is looking pretty good. We have a combination of several different characters, and we are gonna go with Gohan, Agility Gohan, which I actually have, thankfully. And he looks pretty well, this Goku. So again, if you do not have, I've got to say now, if you don't have BROLY on your first turn, just just nice thing to give key to your other characters. So this is the team that we actually go with. It is missing an intelligent character. We could throw Turles in there, but I think that this would be more beneficial. Obviously, if you have Turles and none of these characters, or you don't have one of these characters, then definitely throw him in there. It could potentially for in all honesty, if I had to replace someone of Turles for Turles, I'll probably get rid of Roshi. But at the moment, this is the team. So as you can see, with any combination, BROLY will always be on 7 key. So let's have a look. AGL and STR key +2. So if you had Roshi and Gohan, again, that's already 7 key for BROLY. And again, any combination, STR plus key +2. And obviously, this BROLY just gives him key anyway. But let's have a look at the other options. So let's say we get rid of Roshi. I'll say that's the weakest link there. And we put Turles in there. Again, it has better links, but I don't think any of them actually give like any other characters key. Oh, actually, prepared for battle, it gives 2 key to Bardock, which is good. But his ability, key +2 for all allies when HP is 50% above. So obviously, as you can tell, some of these actually do require you to have your HP at 50% or above. But it is definitely beneficial. Just bring a bunch of Sensu beans, and it'd be good. Just raise that your health to above 50%, and you'll be good. But Turles is definitely another option, and he is can be an ultra rare. Alternatively, you could throw Launch in there. What is? No, she's a super rare. That's why. Launch. So you can throw Launch in there, and she has no links. That's another letdown. But key +2 2 for all allies when HP is 50% or above. Again, as I said before, obviously it will increase Broly's ki meter, but you will get less points in the long run, and obviously you want to maximize the amount of points that you get so that you can obviously get higher up in the ranks. Another one that we could actually add is Golden Freezer, surprisingly, and it's either one. Okay, so it's this one, and it's Tech and STR Key +2. Again, doesn't have any links, but it does allow you to increase Broly's ki, which is always a good thing. And I think I'm missing one. Okay, we can actually go with Physical Goku. He isn't the strongest unit, but he is definitely good when it comes to supporting Broly. So let's get rid of that. Where is he? This one. Awesome. So get rid of that, and he links up pretty well with some of the characters actually. He supports Gohan, does he? Yeah, and Bardock. He gives quite a bit of ki to some of the other characters, which is always a good thing. But wait, can you have these two on the same team? Wait, Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Wait, it's right there. Oh, I don't think you can actually have both of these on the same team. Yeah, you can't have this Physical Goku and the Tech Goku on the same team because they have the same name. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure when they have the same name, you can't have them. However, we could always just get rid of this Physical Goku and just put Turles in there. If you don't have any other option, and say if you do only have these two characters, I mean, you could just go ahead and get rid of this Goku and throw, what's his name, throw Roshi in there. I guess it's another alternative. Still gives you 2 ki. You don't have as many links, but it's still not too bad. I'm trying to think of another combination that could like fit this, but I honestly think that that's like the best thing that you can get. Let's see, because obviously Turles was one of the cards that was quite hard to get. I mean, this is a pretty solid team as well. If this is the only team that you can get, then obviously it still does the same as any other team. But I just think that the first team that I showed you guys was just way more obtainable. So if we actually go back to that and throw the Goku in there, and who else did we have? It's Roshi. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, you awaken him by getting a super rare Roshi, and then you can awaken him, and then you can awaken it again into this, but you need special medals. And I honestly think that this is probably the most obtainable team. This Broly is obviously obtainable through the event, and this Roshi you just get through a summon, if I'm not mistaken. And I actually just remembered what I was going to say. You can actually use this Broly. If you're having problems awakening this Broly, you can go ahead and get rid of him, and I'm pretty sure he still gives 2 ki. Yeah, he still gives 2 ki. It's obviously not a strong unit, and you won't get as many points as you would if you had this Broly. But again, you can can you have both? I'm actually curious. Broly. Oh wow, I actually think you can have both. Interesting. I wouldn't recommend it though. I mean, if you can't, if you want to give Broly more ki, then yeah, go ahead. It will still put him on 7 regardless of what you do, but you will have less points in the long run. But if you don't have any other units that can actually support Broly with ki, then this is definitely another alternative. But I suggest going with this team because I said before it's more obtainable. Well, obviously you have to get Broly first, but if you are watching this, I assume you already have Broly. And that is the video, guys. If you do want to see more videos like this, definitely leave a comment down below and subscribe and leave a like if you are new to the channel. I will most likely do another one of these when the villain event for the eradication, the villain eradication thing comes around, or hero eradication event comes back. And yeah, hope you guys come back for that. I'll speak to you guys in the next one.